Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Porn Reboot, also known as Elevated Recovery, the number one resource in the entire galactic galaxy universe, black hole, Milky Way resource for out of control behavior. My name is Hon. I'll be playing your host today, based in Australia, if you didn't know that. Now, in our strategy sessions, right, actually, gentlemen, this is another episode dedicated to the guys in relationships. If you're single, you're going to want to pay attention as well, because sooner or later, you're going to be in a relationship, brother. Right? I hope so. Now, in our strategy sessions, besides going in deep and discussing what are your triggers, what is the root cause of your out of control behavior, I tend to get a little curious, and I kind of go off tangent sometimes, and don't tell JK. But I like to ask what you do in your spare time, okay? Like, when you're not spending time at work, or you're not with your girl, and you're not with your kids, what are you actually doing besides watching porn and masturbating? And it's funny, whenever I ask these questions, have you seen that meme where the guy's like, and does this blinks? Or you see this math equations. Like, typically when I ask these questions, it's like I just asked you a question in Chinese. I just get a blank look, right? And that scares me, because you can't actually remember when's the last time you sat down and gave yourself time to just think and wonder. And for a lot of men, especially men in relationship, if the only time you have me time, which is sitting on the throne in the morning, aka taking a shit, or you had an accident, you're in ICU, or you're in a you're in a massage table, a legit massage, okay, or you're at the gym. If these are the only times you're having alone time, that really scares me. Because if those are the only times you have zero disturbance in your life, then we have a problem, my friend. Studies have shown that alone time is critical for growth and personal development. Okay? Ultimately, when you're alone, okay, your awareness begins to peak. You start hearing what your body really needs. And you're giving yourself time to recalibrate and really plan for your life, because ultimately you are the captain of your own ship. Okay, sometimes you need to just sit the fuck down, okay, get the compass out, do your bearings, so that you can plan your journey ahead. There's going to be storms, you better start navigating for them. Okay, but because you're unclear of your path and your goals, that's going to trigger some insecurities in your girl. Okay, so pay attention, especially right to the end. I'm going to bring up what all these insecurities are, okay? Guys with kids, this is going to show your children that it's absolutely normal and healthy to have solitude sometimes, to have moments of just quietness. And you see, society keeps programming us. Love is all about doing everything together, traveling the world together, sacrifice your whole life for each other. Love is about devotion. It's about sacrificing your needs and putting everyone else's needs before yours, because that's what men do, okay? And it's chivalry, all right? The simple reason is because that shit sells, okay? Who controls 90% of the household credit card? Women, the wives, the girlfriends. Not that there's anything wrong with that, okay? But because they control the credit card, these companies need to focus their marketing and market these products geared towards the women, okay? Think about it. Think about the typical movie. If Hollywood introduced a movie about the man who meditates 2 hours a day, right? That's JK. Or the man that, locks himself in a cabin far away from his family and reads mountains of books, aka Bill Gates, right? Do you think this shit would sell? Of course not, right? Think about it. If they developed a movie, right, about a man who does his feeling exercises, self-dialogue, hitting the gym, right, cold showers, creating boundaries in his life, a clean diet, okay, restoring his health with Myers cocktail, taking supplements, prioritizing alone time, and sacrificing time with his family in order to serve his family better. Do you think that would be a box office hit? I think not. It'd be a hell no. So naturally, when these companies are targeting the women with the spending power, right? These women come together, they discuss, they go back to their homes, they start, kind of brainwashing their partners, boyfriends, husbands, okay? Now, you might think, oh, I'm safe, I'm out of the matrix, right? I got this shit under control because I'm listening to the Porn Reboot channel. Well, let me tell you, you are not safe, my friend. Now, when you come together with your brothers, right, with your mates, your buddies, what's happening is your guard drops because they're your buddies, they're your brothers, right? You've hung out with them for so many years, since kids. Your subconscious is relaxed. And what happens is your buddies are just implanting those seeds, installing that virus, right? And they're programming you without you even noticing. They're telling you, bro, do you love your girl? Of course I do, man. I'd do anything for her, right? Then you got to make sacrifices, man. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices, sacrifice your happiness, sacrifice your dreams, okay? In order for a long-lasting relationship. Because ultimately, happy wife, happy life, man. You know how it is. But they're forgetting something, right? What goes in front of happy wife? It's happy husband makes his happy wife, which makes a happy life. These are one cannot work without the other. How can the husband have a happy life without the happy wife? Right? It's that's how it is. Okay, but it sells happy wife, happy life. Okay, because it rhymes. A happy husband doesn't match with happy life. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Shit. So the sad fact is that you've been conditioned that you need to have someone in your life in order to be happy. Okay, you're not considered valuable if you're alone, and this starts playing with your subconscious that shit, maybe I do need someone, because if I'm not, I have that fear of being alone, not valuable. But brother, if you're single right now, cherish these moments. These are times of growth. Okay, these are times of getting to know who you really are, what your purpose is. Brother, let me tell you something. My girl is actually okay for me to travel alone at weeks at a time. Okay, even overseas, I'm okay to eat by myself, just be by myself hours at a time. And you're probably wondering, whoa, Han, how do I set up this kind of relationship where I have that ability to just be by myself and go somewhere far away alone? I'll tell you how, brother. And those insecurities I was telling you about before, they stem from you. Because in the past, you've abused that alone time. You've used that time to search whatever crazy fetish you're watching, okay? You've used that time to watch the porn that you shouldn't be watching, and just scrolling through Instagram, YouTube, finding ways to bypass these filters so that your wife thinks, oh, he's just looking up, his news feed, looking at Twitter, when you're actually looking for different ways to get your dose of porn, okay? If she knows you're watching porn, if she knows you're jacking off all day, and when she's going through your IG feed and it's full of bootylicious women, can she really trust you to be alone? You see, when my girl comes to my office, she sees books, she sees notes, she knows I'm too busy to be watching porn, okay? On my bedside table, there's books as well, right? My journal, my notepad, Like, there's so much going on that she knows this guy's definitely like, he's got better shit on his mind. Okay, more important things on his mind. So you got to ask yourself, if your girl was to do an audit on your phone, on your podcast, browser history, on your desk, even on your bedside table, what would she be seeing? Okay, ask yourself, how are you going to give her that confidence that you can operate alone, unsupervised? And I'm sorry to say, you got to earn that. You got to earn it. Just like you got to earn the respect at work, you got to earn the trust with your girl. You got to ask yourself, what level of maturity are you presenting to your girl to give her that confidence, to allow you, to encourage you to have alone time, so that you can grow, recalibrate, and serve your family, serve your company, serve the people around you at a high level. What can you do now? What can you do today to start building up that trust? With much love, brother. Peace out.